The publication of a Prime Minister's tax information in this way is unprecedented, but I think it is the right thing to do. But let me be clear, I'm not suggesting that this should apply to all MPs. The Chancellor has today published information on his tax return in a similar way to the Shadow Chancellor and the First Minister for Scotland. Now, this begs the question of how far the publication of tax information should go. Mr. Speaker, I think there's a strong case for the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition and for the Chancellor and Shadow Chancellor, because they are people who are, or who wish to be, responsible for the nation's finances. As for MPs, we already have robust rules on members' interests and their declaration, and I believe that's the model we should continue to follow. Mr. Speaker, there have been some deeply hurtful and profoundly untrue allegations made against my father. And I want to, if the House will let me put the record straight, this investment fund was set up overseas in the first place because it was going to be trading predominantly in dollar securities. So like very many other commercial investment funds, it made sense to be set up inside one of the main centres of dollar trading. There are thousands of these investment funds and many millions of people in Britain who own shares, many of whom hold them through investment funds or unit trusts. Such funds, including those listed outside the UK, are included in the pension funds of local government, most of Britain's largest companies, and indeed even some trade unions. Now, some people have asked, if this trust was legitimate, why did you sell your shares in January 2010? Mr. Speaker, I sold all the shares in my portfolio that year because I didn't want any issues about conflicts of interest. I did not want anyone to be able to suggest that as Prime Minister I had any other agendas or vested interests. Selling all my shares was the simplest and clearest way that I could do that. Now, there are strict rules in this House for the registration of shareholdings. I've followed them in full. The Labour Party has said it will refer me to the Commissioner for Parliamentary Standards. I've already given her the relevant information, and if there is more she believes that I should say, I am very happy to say it. I accept all of the criticisms for not responding more quickly to these issues last week. But as I've said, I was angry about the way my father's memory was being traduced. I know he was a hard-working man and a wonderful dad, and I'm proud of everything he did to build a business and provide for his family.